This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Donald Trump's camp is declaring victory. Prominent Democrats are asking whether President Biden can go forward in this election year after his performance in last night's CNN presidential debate.
President Biden has stirred Democratic anxiety after his performance at last night's debate.
We got to take a look at what I was left when I became president.
The president came out raspy and halting with what one person familiar with the matter says was a cold. He appeared to lose his train of thought during one answer, drifting from tax policy to health policy and mentioning COVID.
Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
He gave more clear answers as the 90-minute CNN debate went on, going after Donald Trump on immigration and veterans policy.
Every single thing he said is a lie.
And noting Trump's hush money felony conviction.
You have the morals of an alley cat.
The attacks got more personal.
The worst president, the worst presidency in the history of our country.
With Trump saying he had the nation in good shape as president.
Everything was rocking good.
Sagar Magani, Washington.
Russia says this morning the U.S. is increasingly involved in the conflict in Ukraine. It's ordering that a response be prepared to U.S. drone flights over the Black Sea. Apparently a warning the Moscow may take action to ward off the drones. There's stunning video of a massive sinkhole swallowing the center of a soccer complex in Alton, Illinois. The AP's Donna Warder.
A giant sinkhole opened in a soccer field in southern Illinois. Security camera video shows the hole suddenly appear and quickly swallow a light pole. No injuries were reported.
The price of gas is up 5 cents in a week. Gas is $3.50 a gallon this morning. This is AP News. Now to children with very itchy eyes and treatment.
Experts say antibiotics are not needed to treat pink eye. Pink eye, also called conjunctivitis, is highly contagious. It causes red, swollen, and sometimes itchy eyes. Dr. Rupa Wong with the American Academy of Ophthalmology says many kids with pink eye get a prescription for antibiotic eye drops, and research shows it's overtreatment.
Because most of the cases are either from a viral conjunctivitis, or if they are from a bacteria, usually it's going to resolve on its own.
Wong says look for alternatives to the drops.
If you just use the cold artificial tears, if you do some cold compresses, those usually in and of themselves are just good enough.
Because pink eye is contagious, Wong suggests hand hygiene.
Washing your hands, washing pillows, towels, bed sheets.
She says pink eye is very common during this time of the year. I'm Ed Donahue.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
It's really important to have one go-to store to get all of our needs. I mean, we can buy anything from mineral to cattle feed to seed to fertilizer. It really helps simplify things just to have one store that you call and can supply all your needs. MFA is the whole farm solution.
A partner for your goals. MFA, your whole farm solution.
Ricky, there have been generations of fans growing up on St. Louis Cardinals baseball.
That's right, John. And for many, they grew up listening and learning about the Cardinals on the radio.
We get asked all the time why the Cardinals continue to draw fans from so many different states. And the answer is easy: the power of the radio network.
Fans are listening to Cardinals baseball all over the Midwest, and the tradition continues.
Join us all season long for St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Cardinal baseball tonight, 620 right here, KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We have some high, thin clouds taking away our sunshine this morning. A little bit of thicker cloud cover kind of over the middle part of Dane County, but there is some thin cloudiness that's been coming across from this morning. That's coming out of southwest Missouri. It'll eventually clear out, and we should have a lot of sunshine. But, I saw a little bit of that coming in this morning as I was coming in, and just a little bit of high, thin cloudiness, and then got a little thicker. We will have plenty of sunshine by the afternoon. It'll start to get warm, too. High of 88 with a heat index expected of 92. Southerly winds 5 to 10. Could gust up to 15 miles an hour out of south-southeast, most likely. Then for tonight, clouds will thicken again. We will have a 3 in 10 chance of rain developing, but more than likely it's going to be very, very far after midnight. Low of 69 with southerly winds 5 to 10, still gusting in near 20. You may want to take the umbrella with you Saturday morning, especially if you're going to be heading out We do have a 60% chance of showers and possibly some thunder showers in the morning. That will occur all the way up into the mid parts of the afternoon, where pop-up showers could also occur because it's going to be hot. We're going to have sunshine. We're going to have a high near 90. That heat index could get up near 100. Our humidity level is going to be very high on Saturday. Southwesterly winds at 5 to 10. We'll move to the west in the afternoon, and then we'll have a 3 in 10 chance of some lingering showers Saturday night. Then become partly cloudy as a cool front comes through. We'll have a low of 64 with light breezes becoming northerly after midnight. Sunday should be a real good day. Sunny, high about 81. Winds northerly 5 to 10. Clear Sunday night, low of 57. Monday, not too bad either. Sunny, high of 83, but the heat comes back Monday night into Tuesday. We'll have a low of 62 Monday night, but Tuesday, sunny, hot, and humid. High of 92. That heat index again getting close to 100 as we get into July. At the KSMO studios right now, not too bad a morning. We have 65 degrees right now. We do have 5-mile-an-hour winds coming at us out of the southeast. We also, at the moment, have 29.86 inches of pressure. That's finally rising a little bit. 99% the relative humidity. Our skies, we're going to call it cloudy to partly cloudy, depending upon where you are. You might be under a little bit more cloud cover. We still see some gaps of blue in our area. And we do have that temperature at 65 degrees at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio source. It's 7:32 and news is next. That's up 1 minute from right now. Keep it right here on AM 1340, FM 95.7. You're streaming with us online at KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream, Facebook, and KSMO YouTube.
Town & Country Bank brings you this message. Shopping online at your favorite shop at a public Wi-Fi hotspot may seem the perfect way to multitask. However, it's a risky proposition that could jeopardize your online security. Public Wi-Fi is a prime target for cyber criminals looking to steal your personal information. So it's strongly recommended that you avoid making any purchases via public Wi-Fi. Instead, always opt for a VPN or use your phone as a hotspot to keep your online shopping experience secure and stress-free. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC.
I was surprised.
I was definitely surprised.
Yep, we had no idea. Totally surprised. Can you say jaw drop?
Who knew? State Farm with these great rates?
The surprise everyone's talking about is the surprisingly great rates for home and auto insurance from State Farm, especially when you combine them.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today at 729-3056.
At KSMO Radio, welcome. Friday, June 28th, the final week, full week of June, halfway through the year of 2024. Amazing as it may sound, it seemed to get here pretty quick. And we will have our, after our weekend here, we'll be thinking about streaming our parade. By the way, if you cannot make it to the parade on next Thursday, we will have that streamed on our KSMO media. So we'll be able to do that for you again on KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. We will be streaming that parade live from downtown again. So we do appreciate you. And hope you're going to have a great weekend this weekend and next weekend. And don't forget Independence Day and the fireworks out at the Commons. And you're going to have other activities going on out there. And don't forget to enjoy it. That's a celebration of our nation's birthday. So our anniversary of our birthday. And so hopefully you are able to partake. And if you can't, we'll at least have that parade for you streaming right here on KSMO Radio. All right. 7:34 is our time. My name is Stan Stevens, bringing you the local news. Let's get to it. Salem R80 Board of Education held a special meeting Thursday morning at the district administrative offices. The board did reject at that meeting all roofing bids for the hail damage and approved rebidding the project. Then in closed session, the board approved extending Joni Bobbitt's contract 5 days, employing Whitney Frank as a 6th grade math teacher, and to hire Rocky Wade as an extra-duty freshman boys basketball coach. The meeting was then adjourned. Dan County Commission met Thursday morning at the courthouse for their regular meeting. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray reported his district received about 3/4 of an inch of rain, so grading could be done on Dan County roads 5100 and 5530, while rock was to be added and grading done on Dent County roads 2440. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk stated rock would be added and grading done on Dent County roads 4040 and 2150, while only grading would be done on county roads 4300 and 2140. Polk did state that chip and seal repair work was being done on county roads 3220, 3230, and 3240. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson attended a Zoom meeting Thursday morning to discuss and approve the fiscal year budget for the Merrimack Community Enhancement Corporation. Dent County Deputy Clerk Melissa Pyatt said excused absentee voting continues at the courthouse. At the last meeting, the Salem High School Chamber Choir requested permission to use the courthouse lawn to sell snow cones as a fundraiser during the 4th of July parade, which was approved. The next meeting of the Dent County Commissioners will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock, and that meeting will be open to the public. Colonel Eric T. Olson, Superintendent of the Missouri State Highway Patrol, announces the results of the Driver and Vehicle Safety Division's 2024 Annual School Bus Inspection Program. There were a total of 10,055 school buses rated as approved upon initial inspection, 895 school buses rated as defective upon initial inspection, and 410 school buses rated as out of service upon initial inspection. Buses with identified defective components require repair within 10 days. Buses placed out of service require the correction of the component or components before they are re-inspected and allowed to return to service by patrol personnel prior to further usage and transporting passengers. Results of the Dent County School District show the Salem R80 School District had 10 buses inspected, with 6 of them approved, 3 were defective, and 1 bus was placed out of service. Oak Hill R1 School District had 6 buses inspected, with none of them approved. 5 of them were defective, and 1 of them was placed out of service. Green Forest R2 School District had 8 buses inspected, with 6 of them approved, and 2 were defective, and none of them were placed out of service. Den Phelps R3 School District had 9 buses inspected, with 3 of them being approved. 5 of them were defective, and 1 bus was placed out of service. Northwood R4 School District had 8 buses inspected, with 3 of them being approved. 3 of them were defective, and 2 buses were placed out of service. And the Bunker R3 School had 7 buses inspected. All of them were approved. And the Ozark Hills State School number 61 had 2 buses inspected, and they were both approved. For more information on any Missouri school district and how they fare with the school bus inspection, go to the Missouri State Highway Patrol website and click on their news releases. With dry weather around the state, the Department of Conservation is reminding everybody to be especially careful with their fireworks, campfires, and any other source of fire that could cause a wildfire. If you're driving off-road, remember that wildfires can start when dry fuel, such as grass, comes in contact with catalytic converters. Think twice before driving into and across a grassy field. Never park over tall dry grass or piles of leaves that can touch the underside of your vehicle. When driving vehicles off-road, regularly inspect the undercarriage to ensure that fuel and brake lines are intact and no oil leaks are apparent. Always carry an approved fire extinguisher on vehicles that are used off-road, and check for the presence of spark arresters on ATV exhausts. When camping, clear a generous zone around those fire rings so that no embers can get out. And store unused firewood a good distance from a campfire. Never use gasoline, kerosene, or other flammables to start your fire. Keep campfires small and controllable. Keep fire extinguishing materials such as rakes, shovel, and bucket of water close at hand. Extinguish campfires each night, and before leaving camp, even if it's just for a few minutes, do exterminate that fire. Extinguish it totally. Call 911 at the first sign of any fire getting out of control. Learn more about camping on Department of Conservation areas by going to mdc.mo.gov. Remember, no fireworks are allowed to be shot off at any Department of Conservation area. Salem Area Chamber of Commerce is reminding everybody that if you would like to be a part of the Independence Day Parade next Thursday, you do need to get your entry forms in today. They're located in the Crossroads Shopping Center All you got to do is stop by, visit with Emily, or call her 729-6900. Get that form filled out and have it submitted by today. They also have a complete set of all the parade rules there at the Chamber office. Located in the Crossroads Shopping Center, the parade route will be the normal one from SBU campus all the way down to the courthouse. So if you want to find out more information, again, call Emily at 729-6900 or stop by 1136 South Main Street. And Denton County Collector Shannon Van Kirk's reminding everybody, if you have delinquent real estate taxes from 2021, they have to be paid in full today at the courthouse by 4:30 in cash, cashier's check, or money order. If not paid, then your parcel will be sold at the delinquent tax sale. It'll be held on Monday, August 26th, after they declare your taxes due for 2021, 22, and 23. You'd have to make that entire payment by Friday, August 23rd, to keep that delinquent tax sale from happening to your property on the courthouse steps. Again, if you have questions, contact the Denton County Collector's Office, 573-729-3911. Again, this is for 2021 taxes only. If you've still not paid them, you have to get them paid in full by today, 4:30 at the Collector's Office, in cash, cashier's check, or money order, to give you another whole year to pay the other outstanding years. 741 Sports is next in a moment.
Improve grain quality more efficiently with AGI mixed flow dryers. The dryer's screenless operation and computerized moisture control deliver consistently higher quality grain and heavier test weights per bushel, translating into maximum return on investment. To learn more about energy efficient AGI mixed flow dryers and how they can add profitability to your farm, contact your local dealer or visit aggrowth.com. AGI, we're right there with you.
From grain storage and handling to conditioning and monitoring, AGI is right there with you, supporting your expertise with the largest catalog of industry-leading solutions. All to ensure your grain gets handled properly, you stay safe, and your profits continue to grow. We're AGI, and we're all in. To learn more about how AGI can support your farm, contact your local dealer or visit aggrowth.com.
At the KSMO studios, time for sports. The Cardinals laid an egg last night as Miles Michaelis gave up 9 runs in 4 1/3 innings, and Cincinnati toppled the Cardinals 11-4. Nolan Arenado hit a 2-run homer for the Cardinals, who play the Reds tonight. That'll be at 6:20, and then again on Saturday and Sunday afternoons at 12:20. And all those games can be heard on KSMO Radio. Back-to-back triples by Kyle Isbell and Michael Garcia in the 6th inning scored 2 runs and led Kansas City to a 2-1 win over Cleveland Thursday in Kansas City. The Royals and the Guardians continue their series this weekend. And that's news and sports brought to you as a courtesy of all of us at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Thank you for joining us. It's Friday, June 28th. It's time for our daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones. Edward Jones Brokerage, helping people since way back in 1922. They can be of assistance to you today in your investment portfolio. Talk with them at 907 South Pershing or call 729-3831. Joe Brand, Leah Nash, Edward Jones, member SIPC, and our daily investment report. With that report this morning, Teresa Whalen. Teresa.
This is Teresa Whalen bringing you the daily financial market report on behalf of financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash, and also Edward Jones. Today's U.S. equities closed higher. The Dow closed up 36 points to close at 39,164. The NASDAQ closed up 54 points to close at 17,859. And the S&P 500 closed up 5 points to close at 5,483. And in the bond market, 10-year Treasury yields are trading at 4.29%. The price of crude oil was up $1.01 to close at $81.91, and the spot price of gold was up $23.40 to close at $2,336.60. For stocks of local interest, we have Ameren Corporation at $70.94, up 81 cents. AT&T $18.75, down 1 cent. Boeing $182.51, up $4.01. Dollar General $130.28. up $1.28. ExxonMobil 114.90 up 49 cents. McDonald's 258.17 up 34 cents. Microsoft 425.85 up 69 cents. PepsiCo 166.26 down 48 cents. Pfizer 27.80 up 38 cents. Procter & Gamble 166.62 down 83 cents. U.S. Bancorp 39.68 down 3 cents. And Walmart 67.88 down 41 cents. This has been today's financial market report brought to you on behalf of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and financial advisors Jill Brand and Leah Nash. Serving individual investors with personalized attention and financial advice at 907 South Pershing right here in Salem, Missouri, bringing you this Wall Street to Main Street report.
Thank you, Teresa. And don't forget to join us again right here at KSMO Radio for our next daily investment report. That'll be coming your way right around 5:35 this afternoon, or come Monday morning right around 7:45. The daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash, Edward Jones, member SIPC. Here at KSMO Radio. Good morning. It's 7:46, and we have got weather coming your way next. It's up in a moment.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tiffany Bland. I'm the new MD at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment today. SMDH Family Medicine is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
ADM Regenerations is the industry's leading program for rewarding ag producers for conservation practices on their farms. ADM makes it easy to enroll and participate. There are no long-term commitments, and we pay generously for practices like cover crops, emission scoring, no-till, and nutrient management practices. ADM appreciates all you do to protect your land and legacy, and we believe you should be rewarded for it. To learn more about your state's incentives, visit admregenerations.com.
Time for weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area. Being brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO and your friends at Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory. It's a great, cool place to go. If you need a place during the day or next week on Monday through Wednesday, they will be closed next Thursday and Friday, but if you need a warm place to, I should say a cool place to go to beat the heat next week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, remember your friends at Healthy Dane County are open from 8 to 4:30 Monday through Friday with a nice cool lobby. It has Wi-Fi. You can bring in your laptop, you can bring in your tablet, whatever you need to do, or just kick back, relax, or bring in some reading material. People have been in there just reading and enjoying the day. Find out more about it. It's absolutely free if you want to just stop in their lobby and just check things out. Or you can call them for all the other services that they provide, including Identico fingerprinting and the free public access to the computers. Also, if you want to find out more information about their event center, you can. They'll be more than happy to talk to you about it. They have an interactive projector and movie screen, a full sound system, a health department certified kitchen, so much more. It's all there at Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where health education and the community, they all meet. Well, the approach of the front is bringing increasing high cloud cover, so we'll see partly sunny skies today, most of the day. Now, the clouds will be moving out during the later parts of the afternoon, and we'll see glimpses of the sun throughout the day today. It'll be a warm one. High about 90, 91, 92, and the heat index values will probably be in the low to mid-90s, with spotty values out west where it gets a little bit more sunshine up to about 100. More widespread rain chances are on the way tonight and early Saturday morning. As Saturday progresses, instability will increase and more support from an inverted trough to the southwest will increase potential for and confidence in some widespread rain activity through the day, Saturday, and into Saturday night. Now, due to the uncertainty and potential for the limited coverage, the pop-up showers are going to max out around 50% for that event, but you could get a stray scattered shower. It could hit, drop rain, and then be gone in no time. Saturday will be very hot as well. Heat index values will be around or near 100, or maybe even in excess of 100, depending upon where you are, especially south of I-44. The further south you go, the hotter it's going to be. A heat advisory may be needed for those areas. That'll be determined by the National Weather Service later on today. Precipitation may be ongoing through Sunday morning, but will exit south into Arkansas. I don't think we're going to have a lot of precipitation, but it could be ongoing at that time. But Sunday will not be as hot, as the cool front's going to be coming down from the north. Highs in the 80s and the heat index values will only be a few degrees hotter, so it'll be fairly pleasant on Sunday and even into Monday. Enjoy it while you can, though. High pressure and ridging will build back in by Tuesday. The heat index values on Monday will be in the 90-degree range probably, while Tuesday is expected to soar up to 100 plus. If these trends continue, heat headlines may be needed. Wednesday and Thursday, Independence Day, do not look much cooler at this time. Precipitation chances will return no mid to late week as another trough will move through behind the ridge. The incoming trough and shortwave energy will extend just far enough south to bring the possibility of pop-up showers despite the high pressure. So the cycle of high pressure, ridging, bouncing back and forth, that'll continue into next week. 87 our high yesterday, 63 the low, normal high 88, normal low 67. Record high 101, that was in 2012. 54 the record low in 1892 and in 1974. Yesterday we had no rain. For the month, we're at 3 and 19/20ths, while 4 and 1/20th would be normal. 27 and 3/4 our total for the year. 22 and 3/4 would be normal. Sunrise this morning happened at 5:47. Sunset will be at 8:32. The extended forecast for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Glenn Fry was right. The heat is on. Tuesday, sunny, hot, high 92. That heat index expected to be 100 to 105. Clear Tuesday night, low of 72. Wednesday, sunny, hot, and humid, high of 92 to 94. With a chance of pop-up showers developing during the afternoon and possibly even thunderstorms. That's all due to the high humidity levels and kind of the ridging that's going to be going on, and then the crisscrossing. Yeah, there could be some, let's just say, disgruntled clouds up there that may let go some rain. Anyway, these will all be pop-up showers. Coming and going relatively quick, but they could drop a lot of rain in a very short period of time. Again, that'll start Wednesday afternoon and then be finished Wednesday night. Chance of those showers and thunder showers will die down by dusk with partly cloudy skies. We'll have a low of 70. And Independence Day, sunny again, hot. Not as hot as Wednesday, but still pretty warm. High about 88. Heat index expected to be about 95. And the chance of pop-up showers and thunder showers cannot be ruled out during the afternoon and early evening on Independence Day. That local forecast and our current conditions next when we come right back.
The Healthy Dent County Fitness Center is proud to announce that they are now offering free memberships to those who have the Silver Sneakers program, which is a benefit available through many Medicare plans. Silver Sneakers is the nation's leading community fitness program designed exclusively for older adults. Getting started is as easy as calling the Healthy Dent County Fitness Center at 739-1127 to see if you qualify, or stop by and sign up at the Fitness Center office, take a tour of the facility, and start working out at no cost. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, partnering together for your well-being. Stop by 1200 West Trollow Road or call 739-1127 to get all the details. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, together for your benefit.
At KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Weather-wise, not too bad today, but it'll be a little bit warmer than yesterday. I mean, yesterday, once you got out in the sun, it got a little bit warm. Not terrible, though. Last night I cut the grass. It was very pleasant with a little bit of a breeze out there. So, yeah, not as comfortable as yesterday maybe, but a little bit warmer. High about 88. That heat index could get to about 92 with southerly winds 5 to 10. And the winds should actually accelerate a little bit up to about 10 to 15, maybe even as high as 20 miles an hour. Now, tonight, and we won't have as much sunshine today, so I think our temperature may not quite hit 88. If that cloud cover does remain in our area as much as they're saying, we may top out about 85 with that heat index about 90. So all depends on the cloud cover, how soon the clouds move out, and the sun takes over. Now, as we mentioned tonight, late tonight, the clouds will come back in. We'll have a 30% chance of some shower activity, and this is probably going to occur like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Low of 69 with southerly winds still 5 to 10 and still gusting to 15 to 20. Saturday morning, there's a chance of showers and possibly some thunder showers. That's about anywhere from 5 up to about 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll have a 60% chance of those showers. After that, goes down to 30. We'll have sunshine by the afternoon and a high of 90. That heat index, though, could jump up, especially if we get a little rain, with that humidity level to about 97 to 101. Yeah, it could be a very, very sticky Saturday. Then Saturday night, 3 and 10 chance of lingering showers up until about midnight. Partly cloudy otherwise and a low of 64. We will have winds that'll move around to the north by later in Saturday, and that'll start bringing in a little bit cooler air. Take a little bit of that humidity out of the air, make it a little bit more comfortable. And Sunday should be a fantastic day. Sunny, high of 81, winds northerly at 5 to 8 miles an hour. It'll be clear Sunday night, very pleasant, low of 57. And then sunny Monday and a high about 83. So not too bad. We'll start to get a little bit more humid on Monday, but still not going to be too bad at all. Considering that heat index on Monday should be about 87 to 88 max. So we should be in pretty good shape. However, we will warn you, by middle of next week, though, we are looking for some very, very warm and sticky days. So the humidity levels may dictate a little bit more than they have been so far. But we have had some smokers of days, haven't we? Well, I don't think we're quite done with them yet. Not even close. At KSMO Radio, that'll do it for weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region in KSMO listening area. Now, really want to tell you that right now, the Healthy County and Salem Community Center are talking about their benefit of Girls Night Out. That's going to be in September. They are going to be looking for vendors. If you'd like to be a vendor at that event, which is very popular, it's their 13th annual one, you can contact them right now at 729-8163 and get all the information. They do have a form that they like you to fill out. And if you're going to be serving food at the Healthy Dane County's Girls Night Out, they have a special deal for you. I think you can actually get your booth space for free. You want to find out more, though, don't take my word for it. Call them at 729-8163. Various booths will be available. Great products, all for the ladies. At KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, we appreciate you being along with us. It's 7:58. We'll come right back, have Civic Happenings next. Do want to remind you that Daryl Skiles and a special guest, State Representative Ron Copeland, will be in 9 o'clock. We had this interview yesterday, recorded. It will be aired today. It's all courtesy of the South Central Regional Stockyards, right in our area up in Vienna. Don't want to miss out on that when they have a sale. They've got some really good stuff. So check that out as well. South Central Regional Stockyards bringing you that interview. 9 o'clock this morning, KSMO Radio.
Made for agriculture, we are MFA.
Get your calves off to a good start with MFA branded feeds. With time-tested, proven feeds like Cattle Charge and Full Throttle, you can put pounds on your calves quickly, efficiently, and safely. The feed-to-gain ratios speak for themselves. A good start is critical for this year's calf crop. Financing is available. Get a great start with MFA feed.
We are MFA.
Hey, it's Fitz, F-I-T with a Z from the Country Top 40, inviting you to join me as we count them down together. We're going to find out if Kenny Chesney remains at the top with Take Her Home. So we'll see you this weekend for all the hits on the Country Top 40 with Fitz right here.
At the KSMO studios, it's time for the Civic Record. It is a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. Civic Record brought to you as a courtesy of all of us here at KSMO and your friends at Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South. Now they know, and you know, and I know that they have an incredible collection of wonderful, wonderful pieces of furniture, but also appliances and a great collection of bedding. If you are looking for some incredible values on bedding, they've got them. And, of course, too, the different styles of bedding, a Certipedic, Perfect Sleeper, the Hybrid, iComfort Sleep System, the iSeries. They have other fantastic bedding as well. Head on down that way if you're looking for a great night's sleep, and who isn't, right? If you aren't getting one now, head on down and check it out at Southtown. Southtown Furniture right here in Salem. Truly where the bargains are, where they invite you to come in, lay down on those mattresses, and find out which one speaks to you and tells you this is it. That's your friends at Southtown Furniture right here in Salem. It is where the bargains are, where the smart shopper's been shopping since 1922. Michael Leo Coleman of Salem passed away Wednesday, June 26th, at the age of 77. Graveside services for Michael Leo Coleman will be held at 11 o'clock at the Conway Cemetery, with visitation at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel on Saturday from 10 to 11. Michael Leo Coleman is survived by siblings Ray Coleman of Illinois, Linda Neparundi of St. Louis, and Mark Coleman of Moscow Mills, plus host of family, nephews, cousins, relatives, and friends. Memorial contributions may be made to the Conway Cemetery. Envelopes are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Michael Leo Coleman, whose graveside services will be in the Conway Cemetery at 11 o'clock Saturday morning. John Raymond Chilton of St. James passed away on Monday, June 24th, at the age of 89. Visitation for John Raymond Chilton will be held from 11 until 1 Saturday at the St. James Chapel of James and Gar, before the funeral services are held at 1 at the chapel. Interment will be in the Adams Cemetery. John Raymond Chilton is survived by his wife Annette Chilton of the home, children Donald Stewart Jr. of St. James, Gail Martin and husband Jared of Cuba, Susan Stewart of St. James, and John Stewart of St. James. 12 grandchildren, 22 great-grandchildren, 1 great-great-grandchild, and a host of nieces, nephews, family, and friends. Memorials may be made to the Veterans Home of St. James. Cards are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the James and Gar Mortuary of St. James for John Raymond Chilton, whose funeral services will be at the St. James Chapel of James and Gar on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Mark Anthony Fowler of Salem passed away Thursday, June 27th, in Salem at the age of 53. Memorial services for Mark Anthony Fowler will be held on Friday, July 5th at 6 in the evening. Visitation will be from 4 until 6 Friday evening, July 5th at the chapel. Mark Anthony Fowler, survived by his wife Brandy Fowler of Salem, a daughter Megan Fowler and Larry Wagner Jr. of Salem, and a son Kelly Fowler of Salem. 1 granddaughter, father-in-law and mother-in-law Bobby and Leona Brooks of Salem, a sister-in-law Lori Thompson and husband Charles of Salem, and her brother-in-law Bobby Brooks Jr. of Cuba, as well as a host of nieces, nephews, cousins, and friends. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Mark Anthony Fowler, whose memorial services will be held at 6 Friday evening, July the 5th, at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. More of our Civic Record is next when we come right back.
Looking for a recliner, sofa, a bedroom set, dining room group, or maybe a washer and dryer, and you have a budget? Let's talk about the resale shop that can be found inside Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South, where they have a large assortment of furniture, bedding, and appliances. You'll find some of the best bargains around. Stop by and check it out. The resale shop inside Southtown Furniture, open Monday through Saturday, but they've been serving the smart shopper since 1922 at 1601 South Highway 19 right here in Salem.
At KSMO Radio, let's continue with our Civic Record. The Salem Eagles Club will be open tonight. Their kitchen will be open to everybody from 5 until 8, followed by some karaoke and Stevie's Small Town Karaoke DJ. That'll be from 7 until 11. The Salem Eagles invites all out to come on out, have some fun with them, and enjoy the great camaraderie you get out of the Eagles Club. That's right, the kitchen's open 5 to 8 with their incredible food that they serve up. And then Stevie's Small Town Karaoke and DJ will be spinning the disc and having some fun, allowing you to partake from 7 to 11. The Salem Eagles Club's out Highway 32 West. It's just past the airport on the north side of the road. And again, everybody is welcome to attend. Bone Break Center of Nature and History will be having a fishing day for kids tomorrow. It'll start at 9 in the morning and provide fishing poles and gears for a few of the kids. That's courtesy of the Salem Public Library. But if you have your own fishing gear, they'd really like you to bring your own if possible. Folks will be available to help those participants fish. Please bring a reliable set of sunglasses and a hat, maybe even some good sunscreen, bug spray. Definitely want to bring a refillable water bottle and some snacks. And more than likely, you're going to want to bring a lawn chair. Anything else you might need to kind of keep you comfortable through the day. Again, fishing for the youngins starts Saturday morning at 9 at the Bone Break Center. Parents, you are asked to please remain with your kids for the event. There is no charge for this event. It's absolutely free, but donations are always welcome if you'd like to make one at the Bone Break Center of Nature and History, right here in Salem. You can also check out the Bone Break Center's Facebook page for future events. Bone Break Center of Nature and History. Kids Fishing Day, starting at 9 this Saturday. Creative Arts Center is going to hold a tie-dye class with Laura Miller this Saturday morning from 10 to noon. Students will learn how to fold and tie a shirt, apply the dye for a desired pattern, then take it home to rinse for the next day. Students will choose a pattern to tie, choose their color palette of dye, and then have hands-on experience in creating that wearable art piece that you're going to create. The class is open to children 10 to 17 years of age with a parent or legal guardian, as well as adults 18 and older. At least 3 people have to sign up to hold the class, and it will be limited to 12. That class is 10 to noon tomorrow at the Creative Arts Center. Cost is $25 for all the materials, and the instruction is provided. To register, go to SACPA website, find the program tab, find the Creative Arts Center, and click to register for the class. Registrations online are on a first-come, first-served basis. And when you're checking out, please choose your shirt size. Creative Arts Center will be holding a Summer Vibes Paint and Sip with Danielle Norris. That'll be held on Saturday evening from 5 to 9. Come on out for a relaxing night of painting. Grab your gal pal, your hubby, your bestie, whoever it might be, and bring yourself out to paint from the beach, or at least you're going to think you are. You'll be walking you step by step through this gorgeous painting. Cost of the class is $25. All supplies are provided. It's a Summer Vibes Paint and Sip with Danielle Norris, Saturday night, 5 to 9. It's a great way to wrap up June. Class is open to everyone 13 years of age and above, and it's limited to 20 attendees, but at least 6 people do need to sign up to hold the class. To register, go to the SACPA website and find the Programs tab. Find a Creative Arts Center and click to register for the class. Registrations online are on a first-come, first-served basis. And the Salem Acoustic Jam will be held this Saturday at Creative Arts Center at 6:30. Come on out, bring your instrument and join in. Or, if you prefer, just come on out and listen to music. Tap your feet, snap your fingers, do what you like to do. All types of music are played. Country, little gospel, a little bit of old-style rock and roll, maybe a little bluegrass. And whether you're a beginner or seasoned pro, you're welcome to participate. This is an absolutely free event. Salem Acoustic Jam, Creative Arts Center, 6:30 Saturday night. And at the Salem Nutrition site, they're going to have fun in the sun today with grilled burgers and hot dogs on the menu with a bun, baked beans, coleslaw, melon, and milk. The Salem Nutrition site's located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. They invite all to come on down and eat. Everybody, all ages, are welcome, and those youngins that are under the age of 18 get to eat free with the Summer Youth Food Program. Yep, free, no charge. The Soup and Salad Bar gets underway at 10:30. Lunch is served from 11 to 12:30. And again, all ages are welcome. If you're 60 and above, the suggested contribution's $5. Under the age of 60, it's $7, except for those young children under the age of 18. Don't forget the Fun in the Sun menu with grilled burgers and hot dogs on bun with baked beans, coleslaw, melon, and milk. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice on this last menu for the month of June. That concludes our Civic Record, a program of church and civic news, and a mention of persons recently deceased. Civic Record brought to you as a courtesy of Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South, where the Bonner family of furniture store has been serving this area since way back in 1922. 102 years of service, and that continues today. Stop on by and visit with their fine sales staff. They'll guide you around, tell you all about the different pieces you're looking for. And if you're not sure about something, maybe you want to find another piece that's matching a current set you have at home, give them a call, 729-3422, and they'll tell you where to try and find that code that they can help find and distinguish if that set's still available somewhere, or if they can even get that piece back in. So give them a call, 729-3422, or you're always welcome to stop by 1601 South Highway 19. They're open Monday through Saturday, and you can even let your fingers browse on your browser at SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com. Southtown Furniture, truly where the bargains are. We have some statewide news from the Missouri Net coming up. We'll have a look at that Salem Nutrition Center menu. We will also have coming your way right here at KSMO Radio some AP news and sports from the Missouri Net, all that and more. And then at 9 o'clock, we're going to have for that interview with Daryl Skiles and Ron Copeland from the South Central Regional Stockyards. It was recorded yesterday, and it'll get underway at 9 o'clock-ish on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station.
Brownfield has a rich history of providing livestock market information farmers and ranchers want and need. Brownfield's weekly livestock market update features livestock market analysis and discussion on relevant topics pertaining to cattle, hogs, and poultry. Viewers can tune in every Friday to watch the weekly update or sign up for Brownfield's weekly livestock market update e-newsletter delivered on Saturday mornings. Learn more at brownfieldagnews.com.
Have you seen Townscreen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Aranda's Mexican Restaurant, and Taxmasters, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Townscreen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained. Townscreen in Salem.
We call it America's pastime, the great game of baseball.
In Cardinals Nation, it's the fabric of our community.
It's the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, the Old Redhead, Ozzie, Yachty, Waino, and now Arenado.
Cardinals baseball is part of what makes us, us. St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. Missouri's congressional delegation is sounding off about Thursday night's presidential debate between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump. Elisa Nelson reports.
U.S. Senator Eric Schmidt says, quote, this will end up being the only debate. No way Democrats agree to another one unless it's with their replacement. When Kamala Harris debates President Trump on September 10th, I hope she'll be more coherent for the sake of the country, unquote. Southwest Missouri Republican Congressman Eric Schmidt says, quote, maybe he should have had some Mountain Dew, unquote. St. Louis area Congresswoman Ann Wagner says, quote, we cannot afford 4 more years of Biden's blunders. In a statement from Biden's campaign, Jen O'Malley Dillon says Biden presented a positive and winning vision for the future of America. Elisa Nelson, Missouri Net.
A judge has sentenced a man to life in prison without parole for the 2020 murder of a St. Louis police officer. It took less than 3 hours in May for a jury to find 47-year-old Thomas Kenworthy guilty of murdering 29-year-old Tamaris Bohannon of St. Louis. Kenworthy was also found guilty for shooting and wounding another police officer and a homeless man who later died from a drug overdose. Kenworthy, a felon who skipped bail in Florida, came to St. Louis in August of 2020, only to commit the crimes just days later. One of the largest and oldest Pride celebrations in the Midwest is returning to St. Louis for a 43rd year. This year's Pride Fest will be Saturday and Sunday in downtown St. Louis. Jordan Braxton with Pride St. Louis says this year's theme is Unleash Your Pride.
You come and unleash whatever is bothering you or troubling you. Just come unleash your pride and show us what your pride is, what it's all about. In the way you dress, in the way you act, just come and unleash your pride. Because a lot of people may have are hiding their pride. We don't want you to hide your pride.
The 2-day free festival brings over 340,000 people to downtown St. Louis. The Grand Pride Parade is at 12 noon Sunday. This is Missouri Net.
Agra America features the largest collection of agricultural podcasts, including popular titles such as...
Hi, this is Rob Sharkey, a fifth-generation farmer from Illinois. If you want to hear stories about agriculture, make sure you tune in to Shark Farmer Podcast today on Agra America.
Hi, I'm Darren Hefty. Head over to Agra America's podcast directory for the latest episode of the Ag PhD Radio Show.
Visit Agra America's podcast directory at agraamerica.com/podcasts. agraamerica.com/podcasts.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
The co-founder of a so-called Christian healthcare sharing ministry in St. Joseph has been sentenced in federal court for his role in an $8 million wire fraud conspiracy. Tommy Rezach reports.
62-year-old Craig Reynolds of St. Joseph was sentenced to 17 and a half years in federal prison without parole. The court ordered Reynolds to pay more than $8 million in restitution to the victims, the IRS, and the Missouri Department of Revenue. Reynolds founded and ran Medical Cost Sharing, a tax-exempt organization, as its president and CEO for 8 years. He pleaded guilty last November to 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and 1 count of making false statements on a tax return. The scheme cheated hundreds of victims. In a separate but related case, co-defendant and 77-year-old James McGinnis of St. Joseph pled guilty on April 2nd to the same charges he awaits sentencing.
Scientific evidence suggests that eating something spicy on a hot summer day will make you feel cooler. State horticulture specialist David Trinkline says consuming spicy foods leads to, quote, gustatory facial perspiration, end quote. This is Missouri Net.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center right here in Salem, where they offer full-service oil changes with these special offers. A $2 discount on Tuesday for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can handle alignments to complete auto and auto diesel repair. They also offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care offer congratulations on your graduation and best wishes on your next adventure.
Here at KSMO Radio, let's see what's cooking at the Salem Nutrition Center for today. On this 28th day of June, they're going to have some fun in the sun with grilled burgers and hot dogs on bun, baked beans, coleslaw, melon, and milk. The Salem Nutrition Site's in the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane, and it's open to everybody. Lunch is served from 11 to 12:30 with a soup and salad bar starting at 10:30. Suggested contribution if you're 60 and above, that's $5. If you're under the age of 60, it's $7. And during the summer youth food program, kids under the age of 18 get to eat free. If you have any questions, call 729-2373. That menu again for the fun in the sun: grilled burgers and hot dogs on bun with baked beans, coleslaw, melon, and milk. And don't forget, the menu can change without notice. Every weekday we bring you that Salem Nutrition Center's menus, a courtesy of KSMO. We've got news from the Associated Press and statewide news, sports news from the Missouri Net coming up next.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
A better variety of music. KSMO, Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Some Democrats are wondering whether President Biden should be their candidate in this election year after his performance in last night's CNN presidential debate.
President Biden turned in an uneven performance in his first debate with Donald Trump before November's election. The 81-year-old president crystallized concerns about his age early in the debate with a raspy and halting delivery while going after his predecessor, who hopes to be his successor.
159 presidential scholars voted him the worst president in the history of the United States of America.
Trump gave it back.
The whole world is blowing up under him.
They sparred over foreign policy, abortion, the economy, immigration. Asked if he'd accept the results of the November election, unlike 4 years ago, Trump equivocated.
If it's a fair and legal and good election, absolutely.
The president doubts it.
Because you're such a whiner.
Sagar Meghani, Washington.
Russia says U.S. drone flights over the Black Sea show that Washington is increasingly involved in the war in Ukraine. Moscow now apparently warning the U.S. The AP's Charles Ledesma.
Russia's defense ministry says officials have been ordered to prepare a response to U.S. drone flights over the Black Sea in an apparent warning that Moscow may take forceful action.
The former Uvalde School's police chief and another former officer reportedly have been indicted over their role in the slow police response to the 2022 massacre in a Texas elementary school that left 19 children and 2 teachers dead. Lightning hit the ground near some young hikers in Utah, 7 taken to hospitals. All are expected to recover. Britain's Princess Anne has left the hospital after an accident that left her with a concussion. The accident thought to involve a horse. She's back at her estate now. This is AP News. Fans are mourning the death of Kinky Friedman. The AP's Margie Zarletta has this story.
Musician and humorist Kinky Friedman has died at his family's ranch near San Antonio, according to close friend Kent Perkins. Friedman was 79.
How they ain't making Jews like Jesus anymore.
Kinky Friedman and the Texas Jew Boys made provocative music in the 1970s with songs like They Ain't Making Jews Like Jesus Anymore and Get Your Biscuits in the Oven and Your Buns in Bed. He started writing crime novels in the 1980s. Friedman told the Associated Press in 1997 his friends were characters in his books and he used their real names.
As I've pointed out quite often, you can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe your friends off on your saddle. So I put them in the manuscripts.
I'm Archie Zarletta.
The L.A. home where Marilyn Monroe lived and died has been declared a historic cultural monument. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
For over 130 years, there have been moments in Cardinals baseball that will last a lifetime.
Baseball has some of the best athletes in sports.
With amazing feats, amazing moments, amazing plays, there's nothing quite like Cardinals baseball.
When you listen to the game, you just never know who that next hero may be.
We will have it all right here for you on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem License Office, Roberts Judson Lumber Company, and the Main Street Country Corner Cafe, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Missouri Net Sports is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Remember, large trucks and buses need more room to maneuver, so respect the load and share the road. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero.
Missouri Net Sports, good morning. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with Major League Baseball, where the Kansas City Royals opened their showdown series with the Cleveland Guardians with a 2-1 victory at Kauffman Stadium last night. The Royals scoring 2 in the bottom of the 6th inning as Michael Garcia would triple and Kyle Isabel. Then Vinny Pasquantino would hit a sac fly that would score Garcia. Michael Wacha was good in the start, going 5 1/3, scattering 7 hits, allowing 1 earned run on 6 strikeouts. Sam Long would get the victory out of the bullpen, and the way that the bullpen came through was big, according to skipper Mac Quattaro.
There's 4 games against these guys, and they have a ton of lefties. You don't want to burn your whole bullpen in one night. So there are a lot of factors, but all those things hopefully set us up for the next few days.
The Royals and Guardians play Game 2 of their 4-game series tonight, 7:10 first pitch. Alec Marsh gets the start against Tristan McKenzie. The St. Louis Cardinals dropped the opener of their 4-game weekend series with the Cincinnati Reds by the final count of 11-4 last night. A rough outing for Miles Michaelis, who gives up 10 runs, 9 earned over 4 1/3 on 12 hits.
Just not hitting spots, kind of stunk out there. Bullpen a little short-staffed today was not a good day for me to stink and work my tail off in between starts, make sure that doesn't happen again.
Game 2 of the 4-game series for the Cardinals and Reds tonight, 7:15 at Busch Stadium. On to college football, where the Missouri State Bears have announced their first 2 series as FBS members. The Bears will play host to SMU and go on the road to Marshall next year. Then they'll travel to SMU and host Marshall in 2026. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Net Sports.
In Iraq, our truck hit a roadside bomb. I had about 16 surgeries on my hand so that I could regain function. And when I came home, I needed a new roof due to a storm. And I was about to lose homeowners insurance as well. I applied for Operation Homefront Critical Financial Assistance Program. And it's good to know that when we come home, there are people who are there that care about us. Operation Homefront, they've really been a blessing.
Visit OperationHomefront.org to learn more.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out, but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations across Missouri. Missouri Department of Agriculture Director Chris Chin.
We are encouraging producers to keep your cattle up close where there's a lot of human activity, especially when you're calving. If you're looking for a depredation permit, we encourage you to reach out to the Missouri Farm Bureau. They're able to issue you a permit that will allow you to take up to 5 of the black vultures. We also are encouraging farmers and ranchers and producers to be reaching out to their University of Missouri Extension office. They have a lot of valuable resources to help you mitigate black vultures on your farm. We also have funds available at the Department of Agriculture to reimburse for necropsy results when the loss is determined to be by a black vulture. This determination has to come from a certified veterinarian or the U.S. Department of Agriculture Wildlife Services. You can find more information about black vultures on the Missouri Department of Agriculture website at agriculture.mo.gov.
Many people start out their day with a great cup of coffee from Philmart. But did you know they also have cappuccinos and vanilla and mocha frappes? You can even get ice-cold Starbucks frappuccinos in a variety of flavors. And don't forget about the delicious biscuits and gravy in 2 sizes, small and large, until 11 o'clock every morning. What a way to start your day. Philmart, more than just a convenience store, at the corner of Highway 19 in Franklin, open 7 days a week.
I'm Kara Hart with Ag News on Brownfield. An agronomist in Northwest Missouri says tar spot has been confirmed in Nottoway County. Erin Marlowe with CropWise Consulting says,
we have a visual confirmation.
She says the disease has been sparse so far, and she expects to find more in the upcoming weeks. She says farmers should be scouting fields and get a second opinion because a situation isn't always tar spot.
Be diligent, but make sure that you get a sample into someone that knows what they're looking for. Make sure that the recommendation matches the issue that you're seeing.
Tar spot has been in Northwest Missouri for several years, and Marlowe says there have been many lessons learned that farmers can apply.
There are different hybrid susceptibilities to the disease. That's very, very obvious when you get out in the field. And then we also learned that using good branded fungicides, sometimes in multiple applications, can still allow those products to perform within the season.
She says multiple fungicide applications can have an upside to manage the disease depending on the situation, but leaving tar spot untreated has been costly to farmers. University of Missouri Extension says at least 15 counties in Missouri have confirmed tar spot this season. An analyst is concerned about the future of the nitrogen fertilizer market. Josh Linville with StoneX tells Brownfield he's watching 4 areas that will greatly influence the price and availability of nitrogen, starting with Europe.
Their natural gas price is higher than what it would, quote unquote, historically normally be. And that means that about 25% of their nitrogen production is still offline.
Linville says he's a little concerned because even with decent nitrogen prices, some facilities in Europe have not restarted production. And Brazilian plants are also shut down for many of the same reasons as Europe. China has also cut production by order of the government.
From a urea standpoint, they are about 10% of the global marketplace, about 5 to 5.5 million tons of exports per year.
Linville says the hot weather in Egypt has prompted the government to limit industrial natural gas consumption to make sure consumers have enough fuel, and he says that can create uncertainty about production. A livestock economist says overall pork supplies continue to grow despite a decline in breeding inventory. University of Missouri Scott Brown says productivity continues to improve.
If you look at March through May pigs per litter, that is a record 11.56 pigs per litter.
He tells Brownfield breeding inventories were below the pre-report expectations.
Breeding herd at right at about 6 million head, down 3.2% from where we were a year ago.
And he doesn't anticipate a lot of movement in the markets near term. Total inventory as of June 1st was 1% above year-ago levels. The USDA is reporting the sale of 120,000 tons of U.S. soybeans to unknown destinations for delivery in the next marketing year. New crop U.S. bean sales have been slow due to Brazil's price advantage and the larger crop in Argentina. I'm Kara Hart for Brownfield.
Native American children. Many live in poverty and face some very tough days. But they also have great days. And the days they love most, they happen here at St. Joseph's Indian School.
I love learning with my friends, playing music, lunchtime, math. And speaking of math, here are some awesome numbers.
96% of St. Joseph's Indian School students graduate high school. That's 10% higher than the national average. For almost 100 years, St. Joe's has been giving Native American children days they love and educating them for life. Learn more at stjo.org today.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out: the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained Town Screen in Salem.
At the KSMO studios, your hometown radio station, we have a little filtered sunshine. There's some clouds out there, and our temperature reading is at 69 degrees. Our forecast does call for some sun, but I probably won't see full sun until probably late this afternoon. We will have a warm, muggy day today, but I won't say oppressive day. We'll be topping out about 85 to 88 with that heat index about 88 to 91. Winds out of south at 5 to 10 and could gust up to 20 miles an hour. Then for tonight after midnight, a 3 in 10 chance of showers and thunder showers as it will cloud up. We'll have a low of 69. Southerly winds 5 to 10, gusting up to 20. Saturday morning looks like a good chance of getting some shower activity for sure. 60% chance of scattered showers, possibly some thunder showers. Then we should have the sun come out by the afternoon. And then it's going to warm up big time. High about 90. Heat index values upper 90s, which could also spur pop-up showers during the afternoon. Then for Saturday night, a 30% chance of lingering showers and possibly some thunder showers up to about midnight. Partly cloudy, low of 64. The winds are going to move to the north after midnight, and that's going to eliminate that chance for any more rain and bring us a beautiful Sunday. Sunny, high of 81. With north winds 5 to 10. Clear Sunday night, low of 57. And Monday, not too bad. Sunny, high of 83. Currently at the KSMO studios, right now, 69 degrees. We do have cloudy to partly cloudy skies. We got that layer of clouds out there. 6-mile-an-hour winds are out of southeast. 87% of relative humidity. Pressure rising, 29.86 inches. Okay, the KSMO studios, your hometown radio station. I want to tell you that Country Mart today, you can save on your bicolor sweet corn for those full ears. Get 5 for $2. Can also save on your whole seedless watermelons. So good this time of year when they're ice cold. $5.98, and don't forget to pick up your Vlasic pickles. Vlasic pickles, you remember that? You remember the old Groucho Vlasic pickles? 2 jars, $5. Yeah, they've been around a long time. Check it out for yourself at Country Mart. A lot of great values waiting for you today and every single day. And you might even check out in the deli a smokehouse hot dog for $1.49. And they're good. They're big old hot dogs. Check it out for yourself. That's at Country Mart today. Highway 3272 East in Salem. Here to help you save. At KSMO Radio, we have our South Central Regional Stockyards interview coming up at 9 o'clock this morning. That's right here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, and online at KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream, Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. So we hope you'll join us for that. Daryl Skiles will have Ron Copeland as a special guest this morning. We'll be talking about what did and didn't get done at the session this year in legislative session. Ron is not running again, so he is kind of summing up where things are. And listen in for that. That was recorded yesterday, by the way, as they will be out of the area. So we'll definitely get that on 9 o'clock this morning, or right after 9 o'clock, right here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. In the meantime, we've got a little bit of music. We got some Lee Greenwood, great classic from him. I haven't heard this one in quite some time. Luke Combs and Carrie Underwood, all in the way. KSMO.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Summer deals are sizzling at K&H Auto Supply, where you can get a Power Torque 2-ton jack stand priced at $36.99 a pair. Power Torque 73-piece 1/4 drive tool set, only $52.99. And Rain-X foaming car wash, $7.99. See your friends at K&H Auto Supply here in Salem.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.